What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, You Go Strange, King of the Dot. So you think you can judge contest DNA versus Dizaster. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I really don't like Dizaster. I really don't like his rhyming style, but in all fairness, this is by far the best performance I've seen out of Dizaster. If he rhymed like this in every battle he did, or every battle he's done, I would have no problem with him. But, you know, I'm not trying to be biased, because really I don't follow Dizaster or DNA like that. But this battle, I have to say, really intense, really good. Great performance all around, instant classic. So, my breakdown goes like this. I gave it to DNA. I think DNA took all 3 rounds. Here's how I broke it down. Dizaster, while he had some great energy and some great bars, the only problem is I felt like in his first round he went at Cortez a little too much rather than going at DNA, and the bars he had at DNA weren't exactly like straight bars. They were mostly like tooth jokes and things that DNA has heard already and I've heard already, you know, from DNA battles. So it's not like, you know, it wasn't anything impressive. Dizaster's second round was crazy, but again, his schemes took too long to get to the point. And the third round, Dizaster just kept going way too long, and his schemes were taking too long, and he had a bunch of jokes there that, again, weren't really relevant to DNA. DNA's bars, however, he had relevant material. His first round was retarded, and he actually came up with the whole thing about DNA battling being sloppy and his structure being off. And these are my problems with DNA. With Dizaster. So I was really feeling that when DNA said that. Plus, he had like a rebuttal to his rebuttal in there, which was genius. That whole thing about if you rebuttal something I said, it only means I said it. It was hot. Something like that. I can't even say it, but yeah, DNA came up in the second round, had that half round rebuttal, had that whole thing about KOTD and grind time, that whole S&P battle. I take some points away from DNA for mentioning Dizaster's bushy eyebrows, but he only did that once in the second round, so, you know, I can forgive him there. The third round from DNA was insane. That whole Canadians are faggot thing, DNA just set him up nice. That whole thing in Arabic, retarded. That was sick. So definitively, I gave it to DNA, and I think he won. But I'm not taking anything away from Dizaster, because like I said, I really haven't been feeling Dizaster. But based on this battle, Dizaster's all right. Based on this battle, I've changed my whole game about Dizaster. Changed my whole mindset. I changed my whole mindset about Dizaster. So yeah, definitively DNA, great battle. I'm out. Peace.